Hello YouTube, welcome back to another video. Today we are working on ONO again, and the plan is I need to get this subframe all fixed back on. We got to get the car rolling, so welcome to part 5 of Project ONO. Right, so as I said, I want this rolling. Reason being, I've got quite a few jobs to do on the track car. So with this stranded here, I have no other drive space. So we need to get the track car in here. I need to get this one rolling. Now I've decided to call the track car Yorbo. Number plate's Y80 Yorbo, kind of has a similarity, doesn't it? So yes, Yorbo needs to come in here. ONO needs to roll out. So what we got to do today, I've got the parts I need. Remember, the hub was bent on this, so I've got a spare hub. I may change the backing plate though, it's a bit crusty. We've got a replacement arm, strut, the track rod, an end, and the whatever you call it, drop link. So we're going to rip them off there, get the arm on, do the steering rack rod, and then get the subframe back on. Sounds easy when you say it like that, doesn't it? Let's get started. Alright, so the subframe is ready to go on, and what I've got to do now is the drive shaft. Swap that. I've already drained the oil. You've seen me do that in my previous videos. Oh, look at that, paint off the floor. Yeah, so you've seen me do the oil on Yorbo a few times actually. Right, so this drive shaft is different to what we done on the last car. You remember it was a short one. If you're not familiar with these, it's just a long one. This is your midpoint carrier bearing, which is here. So we'll undo these two bolts and then that will pop out. I'm going to get that in now, and it's a lot easier to do it now while the subframe's off. Look at the room up there. I don't know if you can see, but access to that turbo is just so amazing with all this stripped off. And to do a GFP valve goes right there. That would be so easy if this was Yorbo now to stick it on, but it's not, so we gotta do the drive shaft. That was nice and easy. Right, so that was incredibly easy. Now we're ready for the subframe. You probably see me when I was doing the subframe on the other car. I spent some time lining up, etc. So I'm not going to show you that again. I'll probably just stick some music on, a bit of high speed, and you can crack on and watch it. So subframe is all on, finished. I've done all this side, I've bolted up the rack, drop link, bottom arm on the pinch bolt. Over here there was a little bit of knocked metal here. Not sure if the drop link where it snapped had gouged into it, so I've just touched that up with a bit of paint. Now what I got to do is the hub. I'm going to swap the hubs. So brakes off this one, disc off it, and then transfer onto the new one. Well, sort of straight, but not quite new. Right, this is where we're at. Hub is on, strut is on. We just got to put the brakes on and tighten the track rod end, and pretty much I think we are done. I think we are. So let's get them brakes on, tighten up the rack. Oh, actually I've got to tighten up the rack inside as well. We'll get to that now. Okay, I've just discovered something that's put us at the standstill. Can you see that slider? Can you see it? It's bent, look. So that means the brakes can't go on. It doesn't mean I won't be able to get a car rolling to get it out yet. I can just use the handbrake to move it in and out. I'm not going to buy any more of them because on the track car I'm converting to my ST170 brakes, which will free up the brakes from the front of that, so I can use parts off the other car. So what I'll do, leave the caliper off, we'll get a wheel on you, leave the brakes and everything, and I'll say I'll be able to drive it in and out, just yanking the handbrake up and down. As long as I can get it mobile, I can get the track car in here, but I think pretty much that's all I can do. So the gearbox got to be filled back up, so I've got to do that, get the wheels back on, get it down off a jack, and it's rolling. It is down on its wheels. That one's on. That needs a new tyre actually. That tyre is really bad, it's rotted out. So I bought this wheel with the hope that the colour on that was a match to the rest of the car. Now I did specify off the guy I bought it, the age of the car needs to come off to have the right colour, but I'm not even sure if that is the newer colour or has it been resprayed, because it's got a blue to it. But anyway, that doesn't match. That's quite frustrating because I didn't have to buy a wheel, because here's a perfectly good black one left over from the other car, so the only reason I bought it was to save having it refurbed and to have a direct colour match. So now it looks like I will be having some wheels refurbed anyway, but it's rolling, it's gearbox oil, and it is ready to move out. Yeah, so next video, working on the cars at least. On the track car I have got another strut, because remember I mentioned when I have the tracking done at 2 degrees, well, I'm pretty sure that strut is bent, so I picked up one of them from Puma Speed, the other second hand one. I am going coilovers, but because I want to do a track day at the end of the month, well, I want to go spring action day, I can't afford it all, so mountain springs going on the track car, that strut. I got the exhaust to put on, side splitters, bumper when that gets sent, change that, and the GFB valve. So I've got quite a few things to get done in the next couple of weeks, so that's why with this being able to roll out here, we can get that one in. But that is enough for today. That's enough for this episode. I will see you on the next one. Bye.